All right. Looks like we are live. What's good, everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to the stream. Hope all of you guys are having a fantastic night, fantastic evening, fantastic morning. Somebody said they're here from Germany. Shout outs to the German peeps out there watching through. Appreciate Europe coming through, staying up late or waking up early or however you're doing it tonight. Shout outs, guys. Welcome to the JOJO Friday. Welcome to PE Live. Today we got a great show for you guys tonight. Going over some of the stuff that happened recently. Been some interesting developments. I had a pretty funny video today. If you have not seen my video on the Xbox, the former Xbox vice president who refuses to speak about Nintendo Switch 2 after he was wrong. Check out that video. It's pretty funny. We can go over some of it here today too, though, or here in the stream, but I thought that was pretty funny. So we have that. We have other Nintendo shareholder stuff to go over, Switch 2 stuff. We're going to go over our wish list for the GameCube, because we got a new GameCube NSO game coming out on July 3rd. That is next Thursday, or this upcoming Thursday. And we are moving into July. So next week on Tuesday, that'll be Donkey Kong Bonanza month. So that's going to be pretty fun. We got giveaways, multiple copies, giveaways, Donkey Kong Bonanza. So that's going to be fun too. So let's go ahead and get into the shout outs first and foremost. My man Dior, like always, without fail. And big love to Dior. He got a Switch. And not only did he get his Switch, man, he got a bunch of crap with it. I mean, it took a little bit of time, but my man Dior came packing with the Switch stuff. So we're gonna check out Dior's Switch 2 haul in a little bit. So we're gonna check that out, Dior, honest, because he posted it on Twitter. So we're gonna check out his haul. We're gonna grade his haul out of 1 to 10. We're gonna grade it. So pretty sweet Nintendo Switch 2 haul, if I do say so myself. Let's go and get into shout outs once again. Dior's here. King Tree Freak is here as well. What's up, King Tree Freak? Welcome. David V. What's up, David V? Boo Boo. 1999. What's up, Boo Boo? What is good? Ibanzium. What's up, Ibanzium? Welcome. What is good? Kevin the Speedster. Bluncy. The GOAT. What's up, man? Olu. What's up, man? Yo, welcome. Yukina. Freaking getting Steam Deck OLED instead. I don't trust Nintendo anymore. And you, bro, because I love my Switch OLED, but I ain't messing with Switch 2. That's cool. I don't know why you're here telling me. Go do it and join all of the rest of you. I'm not sure why you're telling me. Nobody cares. Like, buy whatever you want. I don't care what you play. I don't know why you're rushing to tell me. Nobody gives a shit. Don't trust Nintendo. Don't play their games. I don't care if you never play a Nintendo game for the rest of your life. Don't worry. I mean, like, I will say this, though. If you decide to go with Steam Deck, I do have something for you that actually will help out. I actually had to go on this myself. And it's actually a pretty good resource for stuff like that. So yeah, man, like, it's one of those things to where in my like, I would just say my own experience, you know, it's not bad at all. Like, actually, it's a pretty good website. So if you do go full Steam Deck, you should check it out. Depression, these are all free resources when you know, after you're using your Steam Deck for quite some time and you eventually get depression. There's free hotlines, there's free places, BetterHelp, Faithful Counseling, Regain. I mean, and it's all free too. It's all free. So check out the website, top 10, and depending on where you live, you know, there's certain facilities that you can go into and check out. So, you know, feel free to check out any of that, dude. So whenever you're ready, you know, continue on with that. But yeah, I mean, it helped me out a lot. So there you go. All right, let's see here. Let's continue on here. My man J2 Blue. What is up, J2 Blue? 777 AZ. What is good, 777 AZ? Appreciate you, my man. Appreciate you. Let's go. Jack Bro Twin. What's up, Jack Bro? Welcome, man. Shout outs to Jack Bro. Alvin, what is good? So yeah. It looks like Vatsant got his original name back. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Let's go. What's up, Pensers? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Element Nullify? What is good? Do you think Nintendo will make a Switch 2 with a built-in camera? I think in like a Switch Pro version or something like that, like a revision. Yeah, that's definitely possible. Yeah, it's possible. Shout outs to Roger E with the 2066 with the $5 dono. And says, happy Friday. Hope you all having a good evening. Late night stream for the win. Yes, sir. Thank you for the $5, Mr. Roger E. First dono of the stream, and you are the stream ninja stream Hokage. Yo, Roger. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you. Roger E in the house. Oh, actually, wait a minute. No, hold up. 5. Got to put 5 on the combo board. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Anybody else 5 or more, get my man Roger on the top of the board. Yo, shout outs. Let's go. David V with the 16 months. Yo, Psychopie, what's good? What the fudge? Don't remember changing my name. That is weird. The cool guy 02 sometimes. I don't know what's going on with Vadsent and the cool guy. Both of you guys' names are changed out of nowhere. Let's go. Roger E with the 5. Yo, let's go. Thank you guys so much for the support. Almost at our first extension of the night. Let's go. What's up, Hadoken? See the Room Factory a bit. Gonna have to get that after Fantasy Life. Room Factory 5 runs better on Switch 2 as well. Well, it runs better on Switch 2 than it does on Switch 1. Yeah, it's you know, it targets 60 and it hits it a lot of the time, but sometimes there's some dips, but it targets 60. So yeah, it's good. I've been playing it. I played a ton of it today too. But what's up, man? What's up, Dank Meme? What's up, Gaming Mariner? Welcome. How you doing today? What is good? Super Christian Miro, what's good? Shout outs.
Sup OJ in chat.
What's up, man?
Hey Depression, guess what? If it wasn't for Nintendo, you would never have a PlayStation, an Xbox, and even those portable gaming PCs. Nintendo made your consoles.
I don't know about I don't know about all that. But I was just joking around. I wasn't serious. Like, if you're not even willing to say hi, like when we first get in here, the first thing you do is blat out some selfish nonsense. You don't even say, yo, what's up, OJ? Then, I mean, you're eligible to be trolled. Like, it's just, then you're eligible to be roasted. If you don't even want to say, everybody's saying, what up, OJ, and all this, and the first thing you do is spat out some stupid console war nonsense, it's like, okay, that's fine. I'm going to roast you. I'm going to have a little bit of fun. You know, I had to set it up. So, I don't know why people come here telling me about their stupid Steam Decks or their stupid portable PCs. Nobody cares. Like, nobody cares that you like Steam Deck. Clearly, nobody cares. Like, Switch 2's already outsold all them. Like, nobody cares. So, I don't know why portable PC people have to, they're like the loudest people. You know what I'm saying? They'll talk all day about piracy, then get mad when piracy gets blocked. They'll talk all day about ROMs and stealing, then get mad when it's shut down. It's like, shut up. Like, they're the portable PC people are some of the most annoying people. Like, I don't know why you're coming to me telling me that you're getting something. Nobody cares. I don't care. Buy and play whatever you want. So, you know, just it's just weird. It's just super, super, super weird, you know? What's up, Mr. Black? Shout outs. Wait a minute. Everybody's name is changed. Hold up here. I think YouTube did an update. YouTube did an update to where it changed it to the you're at. So it made it to where everybody's name is at something. So YouTube updated the chat to do that. That wasn't me. So whatever your at was at, then that's what happened there, you know? So yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. So yeah, man. Listen, I'm not generalizing them. I'm generalizing the people that come here then have something to say to me. I'm not generalizing everybody. I'm saying the people that have to come here and tell me something. That's it, you know? So yeah, YouTube patch notes just dropped. Yeah, YouTube just did a patch. They just patched the chat. They added your ats. It's all at now, which looks really weird, by the way. Why is everything at? It doesn't make any sense. They should have removed it because it just looks weird now. You know, for like a username to be at, everything's at. That's just weird. Well, it's interesting change. Yeah, I guess you're still Vadsent. Yeah, you're still Vadsent, but I mean, it's weird. Shout out to Super Christian Miro. Thank you for the $3. Appreciate that. I don't know what you're talking about, Serbian. I have no idea, brother. We're here to talk about video games and video game stuff. That's what we're here to talk about. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Can we change it? I mean, you should be able to change your at. You should be able to, but I don't know if you can. Let me see what mine says. Let me type in the chat. What does mine say? Oh, mine's at Player Essence as well too. So Everything's at. Video game, and video game accessories. I think that's Nick93. What's up, Kobe? Yeah, we need to change that back immediately because now I'm getting mixed up on people that are here. I don't know. I don't know if I like this change at all, dude. Viewers had this account since 2010. I guess just government YouTube tags are exposed now, bro. I'm telling you. Do you believe would direct prediction? I made a video on it. It's not about believing it. It's a possibility for sure. It's a possibility. Switch 2 can definitely stay big. Yeah, I don't like it either. I don't like the update at all. I don't like it. What's up, Dank? Let's see here. Party Man's gonna be different now. I don't know what Party Man's gonna be. I don't know. Is Party Man here? You can let us know. Psycho Pie's here though. Psycho Pie's still Psycho Pie. You know what I'm saying? Psycho Pie is still Psycho Pie. Let's go. It's all good for JoJo Friday, guys. We out here tonight. Let's go. Make sure you hit that like button. Doesn't matter if you're at something or not. Hit that like button if you have not hit that like button. Let them know that we are streaming. So I appreciate that, guys. Let's go. Thank you for your support. Party Man is here. Party Man 8763. Oh no, they need to change this. This is a terrible update. It's like, which one's worse? The Mario Kart update or the YouTube update? They're both pretty bad and mixing me up. This is not good, man. This is not good, dude. I don't like it. I just want to see Party Man. I just want to see Dior. I don't want to see the numbers and at Texas made Mr. Black at just Mr. Black's fine. We don't need all this other stuff attached to it. Doesn't even, some people have a completely different name. That's insane. What is YouTube doing, bro? What is YouTube doing? Mario Party or Mario Kart? Mario Kart. YouTube is worse. Guess to stop the sock account. You know what? Yeah. You know what? I didn't even think about that. That's true. To stop maybe the sock accounts. Yeah, that's you know what? That could be a thing. I just thought about that. You can't really sock account the @ handle. I mean, you could, but you know, it's going to be a lot harder to sock account the @ handle than it is. Yeah, that's true. And maybe they purged a lot of fake accounts or duplicate accounts. Definitely could have done that. Yeah. Worried about third-party support long-term for Switch 2 given the poor sales numbers? No, I'm not really worried about that, Jack, because the sales numbers for third-party games aren't actually poor. That's the problem. The problem is that we got clickbaited from a 2-week sales audit, which is insane. I've never seen any system in the history of systems get a 2-week sales audit. By the way, what are the actual sales numbers of third-party games? Does anybody actually know? We don't have any sales numbers for the Switch 2. The system just launched. So, no, I'm not worried, and the system actually isn't. The third-party games, from my research, the games aren't actually selling bad. There's 9 out of the top 15 games on the Switch 2 eShop are third-party titles. We've seen third-party titles, in terms of relative to install base, do okay when it comes to the UK sales charts or the Japanese sales charts and all that. So there's nothing that tells me that the sales are poor or anything like that. That's, no offense to Christopher Dring, but that's him trying to get traffic to his startup without actually giving any real information. But yeah, a 2-week audit on third-party sales is insane. The system just launched. I've never seen any system go through a 2-week audit on third-party sales. But anyway, yeah, I'm guessing you haven't seen my video on it. I did a comprehensive video on it. Well, not comprehensive, but I did a video on it. And I also talked to a couple third parties, and they said that third-party games are selling about where they felt that it would sell. So that's my take. Let's see here, Mario. I don't know why you bringing up that, bro. Oh no, Alex isn't gonna debate me. He's not going to debate me. So I don't know why you're bringing it up. Doesn't matter. He doesn't want to debate. He ran scared. We already know this. It's done under the bridge. He doesn't want to debate. There's no reason to debate. Oh no, Alex makes up stuff and does stuff for entertainment and lies to his audience and is just a complete jackass. There's no need to debate a moron. So I'm not debating anybody. There's no point. I offered. He didn't want to talk because he's scared. End of story. All right. Cool. 11 Switch 2. So many. Let's see. 11 to Switch 2. So many of the friends are hating on the console to be jealousy. Sure. You can jealous all the way to the fastest selling system. You know, fastest start for a system ever of all time. So jealousy their way all the way to that. Let's see here. That's actually a good update. YouTube. I don't know. We'll see. It's screwing me up, but we'll see, man. We will see. Let's see here. I do like playing 3-lap tracks too. I don't mind it in single player, but online I prefer the 3 laps on one track. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the update's kind of off, you know. Christian Mule with another $1 dono. Says, I was supposed to be Super Christian Bonanza with my Super Saiyan hair. Now I look like Super Christian Weirdo. Shout outs to Christian with another dono. Appreciate that. Let's go. Thank you for that. 9 on the board. Close for 6 more combos. Yeah, 6 more combos, and we'll get to that first 15-minute extension tonight. Let's go. Maybe after a month they will share sales. Maybe after a month. I don't know if anybody's going to share sales after a month. So yeah. Vids are entertaining. Sure, entertaining and misinformation. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, low IQ people think that they're very entertaining. I get it. You like being lied to. You like somebody sitting there and yelling into a mic that doesn't know what the hell they're talking about. Sure, absolutely. There's a lot of stupid people out there that like to watch dumb videos, that like to be misinformed. So, I think it's one of the reasons why. I think you came here. You were one of the ones that came here the other day and said that no, Nintendo first-party games sell more than the third-party games. And when I asked you to explain, you couldn't do that. That's probably because you're watching guys like him. But it's all good. Watch whatever you want. Enjoy whatever you want. Think whatever you want is entertaining. It's all good, man. Let's see here. I don't even know who the Ox Clan is. I don't even care. Like I said, we're over it, guys. Stop bringing his bitch ass up in my chat. So yeah, he ain't debating me. He doesn't want to talk. He ran away scared. End of story. Stop bringing it up. I'm going to start hitting people with bans or hitting people with timeouts. Stop bringing it up. There ain't no point. He doesn't want to talk. He's too scared. Move on. Let's see here. Yeah, they used our handle name for the YouTube. Yeah. On my way to Osaka for the speed train. Really love Japan. Nice. Let's go. Let's see here. All right, Mario. Thanks for coming out for tonight's stream, man. Appreciate you. I'll see you tomorrow. All right. Come out to the, we got the Spawncast Oh, no, I won't be at this. There's no Spawncast. Too many games. Come out tomorrow, man. Have a nice night. Let's see here. 550 km in 2 hours is crazy. Yo, shout outs. 550 km. Yeah, that's actually a pretty far distance, man. It really is. Yeah, I just don't feel like dealing with this dude, this corny ass dude tonight, man. He's super corny. I don't really feel like dealing with him tonight, man. I already told him, yo, chill with that. He's not here. He's just here to, like, troll. So, I mean, you could just troll yourself out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, these people don't want to talk. They're grifters. They just talk from a distance. They're scaredy cats, little wimps, chumps, whatever you want to call them. They're not men. I can tell you that right now. So just stop bringing up trolls. Stop bringing up people that ran scared. Like, you know, I don't know why you keep on doing that. Like, I told you to stop before. You didn't stop. I'll tell you again. So you can just you can have the night off tonight, man. Thanks for coming out, though. I appreciate you. Let's see here. OJ with the Mithra. Yeah, I'm not dealing, because, like, he's just going to do this all night. That's what he does. He's just going to do this all night, so I don't really feel like dealing with it tonight, you know? I'd rather just, like, chill, have fun, talk about it, but I don't really feel like dealing with, like I said, stop bringing up people who don't want to talk. You know what I'm saying? That are disingenuous people. Stop doing that. We already had the rule. We already said it multiple times. He don't want to talk. He's too scared. You know what I'm saying? He's too scared. So, move on. Stop bringing it up. There ain't no reason to bring it up, man. Let's see here. Let's see here. OJ's awesome sauce. Yo, hey, what's up, Flippin' Switch? Welcome. AC unit broke down trying to beat the heat. Oof. You know what the worst part about it? The AC unit will always break. It will be fine during when you don't need it, and then when you need it, it breaks down. Last year, my AC unit broke down as well. Right after I bought my house, my AC unit also broke down. It was terrible. Oh my God, we sweated it out the whole night. It was terrible. And then in the morning, I had to call somebody to come fix it. And the worst part, it was a double whammy. The worst part about it is that I paid the guy like $300 something to come fix my AC, but my AC was under warranty. After I bought my house, I could have just called them and they would have paid for it. So it was like a double. It was like a double whammy, a triple whammy. Yeah, triple whammy. Double or triple whammy, one of those, you know? So yeah, it sucks. Ads cutting me off, players, this stream stops, doesn't play, just blank screen. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on there, Mr. Black. Sorry about that though, bro. But what's up, Flippin' Switch? Another troll. Finished the Shadow Fox debate. The game keycard section was hilarious. I didn't finish the Shadow Fox debate because, once again, the guy was complaining about an echo. I just didn't feel like watching it, man. Like, I turned it on. It was too long. I didn't feel like watching it. I'm tired of that dude. He's a bum. So I just don't feel like watching it. Like I said, it was a messy debate. Like, it was It wasn't. I didn't feel like watching, man. I'm tired. I'm kind of like over all of that, man. Like I'm over the fake people. I'm over the clout chasers. I'm over it. So I don't really feel like dealing with it, man. Honestly, like to keep it a buck, I don't feel like dealing with it. So yeah, I didn't watch. Let's see here. Do you think Digimon Time Change will release on Switch 2? We kind of, if not, yeah, it's probably going to come out. They'll have a port, just like they ported over Cyber Sleuth and all the other Digimon games. Pro tip, do not pay for any company to do house duct cleaning. They will contaminate the heck out of your AC unit. Okay. Shouts to, oh yeah, Doctor, I know you said that you had issues with your house the other, you know, and all that. Finally caught you live. Been enjoying the save streams a while. 9 to 5. Oh man, yeah, I'm telling you, bro. I'm glad that you're enjoying your Switch though, James Forte. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Yeah, that debate was so unwatchable. Yeah, because like he was like complaining about an echo the whole time, and then just like I heard one of the guy was like typing in the background. One of the guys was like, it was just like the debate was definitely like not great in terms of the production. So I just got frustrated. Not frustrated, but I was like, this is irrelevant. Like once again, it's a moron that the Shadow Fox is debating. Like I'm not listening to an idiot speak for 2 hours. That's just no. There's no way. So I cut it off after like a couple minutes. I got frustrated and just said screw it. You know. Let's talk about how people don't want to play Mario Kart World. The way the developers probably spent a long time making it mad. I don't really think the developers spent that long doing something like that, especially since a patch that probably accidentally flipped the switch and it turned on. I don't even think that was intentional, to be honest. So yeah. Let's say you didn't miss nothing. The only thing is how Fox broke down why Wii U didn't succeed and why Switch 1 did. Once again, yeah, that's that stuff. The stuff that I heard them debating, it's just stuff that's just irrelevant. Like none of it is relevant. Like none of it is actually relevant. None of it actually matters. Like the topics of game key cards. Who cares? Like you either buy them or you don't. Third parties were either they're not gonna pay for 64GB cartridge. That's it. That's it. But they want to have a retail presence, so they made Game Key Card. There was Game Key Cards on Switch 1. There was a bunch of them where you need the internet to do it. There's Game Key Cards on PS5 and on Xbox Series. Whatever. Nintendo just gave them a name and they're more prevalent because people aren't going to pay for a 64GB cartridge. Either they pay for it or they don't. There's nothing to debate. There's like nothing to debate on that. Either you pay for them or you don't. Like the third parties, they said, hey, look, we'll do it or we'll not. That's it. That's it. The 64GB cartridges are expensive as hell. They're proprietary. Only one person makes them. So they're going to be expensive. The production's going to be limited. There's not going to be a ton of them. That's it. There ain't nothing to debate. There ain't nothing to debate on that. There ain't nothing to debate on Wii U. System's done. It's gone. It's been done. It's been done for years. Dude, Wii U came out 13 years ago. It's over with. It's done, over with, buried, dead, move on. Like, Switch came out 8 years ago. People just need to move on from that type of stuff. There's no point in debating these type of things, in my opinion. The topics were not up to my liking. I did not like the topics at all. Like, we've been yelling about this stuff for years now. So there's no point, you know? Let's see here. Not hearing some people think Switch 2 handheld portable screen is bad until they're lying about it. HDR, but I disagree because Switch 2 looks great to me. Yeah, I did see some people say that, but I don't think it's a lie. Obviously, it's not a lie. But yeah, some people don't like it, some people do, so it is what it is. Mario Kart World should not have or flexible online quick relay race, 3 standard laps, which is godsend for comp and knockout tour. Yeah, I think it should have that too as well. I said as much in my video, you know. So a lot of these debates aren't a lot of these debates aren't even debates. They're like just glorified discussions where people talk to each other about things that are irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? When I had my debate, that was an actual debate. You know why? Because I busted this dude's ass. Because I called him out on stuff that he said that was fake. And I told him to his face, you're a phony and you're a fraud. And you know what I'm saying? You're a phony, you're a fraud, and you're disingenuous. That's what it is. And that's that. And I don't got nothing else to say. Because this dude's a liar and he's disingenuous. He's not linking the freaking clips so people can get the full context. He's out here clout chasing. That was a debate. I don't care what anybody says. When it says gotchas, damn right I gotcha. Damn right it was a gotcha. Flip this was the $10 dono.
Is complaining constantly. 3 scumbag companies have made their decision. If they use Game Keycard, they will never get my sale. Their loss. Enough games to play that are proper physical.
Exactly. They do it and they do it or they don't. Plain and simple. That's really all it comes down to. Either they do it or they don't. If you don't want it, then don't get it. If you want it, then get it. That's it. That's all it comes down to. There ain't really nothing else more than that. You know, there's nothing to debate. Mario Kart Rose, I already read that. Shouts to James with the $10. Oh my God, yo, with the F-bomb.
Gingerly the haters brother, just keep making good content, people just love drama sadly.
Yo, big love to James and flipping just becoming the whole cog is in stream. Then just he said bleep the haters and they replaced it with gingerly. the what's it called? The bot filter on that one. That was great. Thank you so much, James. My man flipping the switch. Flipping the switch, and James at the top of the board. James F at the top of the board with the $10. Yo, JoJo's on the JoJo Friday. Anybody does 10 or more, you can tie up or pass up. James and flipping the switch, both of them stream Ninja Stream Hokage. Yo, thank you guys so much on JoJo Friday. $10 and up with the JoJo. I got to get you guys the poses, right? That's what you came here for. You came here for the JoJos. So we're going to give you the JoJos. We're going to give you the JoJos, baby. Yes, sir. We out here. We like Joseph. Joestar, baby. Yo, thank you for the support, though, guys. I appreciate that. Let's get it. Also, overclock combo breakers. Going further than beyond. Let's go. We're at 29. I can't get too many extensions because we're already kind of late tonight, but we'll add it because there's no spawn cast. So I'll do a big, not spawn cast, not at too many games, spawn cast pre-show. So I'll do a big one tomorrow. So that should be fun. We'll add it to that time. Yo, Zach, appreciate you. We bring in the heat tonight, man. Loving Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity on Switch 2. Yeah, that one's good, but you might want to wait. They'll probably do an update and get that up to 60 FPS. So you might want to wait on that and wait for the 60 FPS update, because I have a feeling that they'll probably do it. Once we get an update on Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, they'll probably update for that to run at 60 on Switch 2. There'll probably be a patch. Only GameCube cards if you want to resell the game. If not, stay digital. Exactly. If you want to resell the game and they're not offering any type of physical ones, get the GameCube card. If you don't, then a digital is fine. That's really the only decision. You know what I'm saying? Damn, why they do me like that? Why they do you like what? James, what'd you do? You got on the board, my man. You good. They didn't take seriously when opinion debate. Bro, don't even know what a debate is. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not sitting through something for 2 hours. For what? Shadow Fox is awesome. This is not a knock on Shadow Fox. He knows how to debate. He knows what he's doing. My man is very good at debating. You know what I'm saying? He's very good at debating. He's very good at making his point and explaining things thoroughly. I'll watch Shadow Fox all day, but the problem is, like, you ever bit into some food, like some chicken, and the chicken is great, but the sauce is disgusting and it ruins the whole plate? That's what that type of, like, when you have somebody that's completely inept on the other side of the debate. A debate is really good when the two people know what they're talking about, or at least attempt to know what they're talking about. But if you've got a complete clout-chasing idiot on one side of the debate, how can you have a good debate? This guy's a clout-chasing moron. He don't play no video games. He's not a gamer. This guy's a bum. You know, how can you actually have a good debate when you have a complete idiot on the other side? Like, so it's not a good debate. I can't watch it, you know? My debate was painful. I tried to watch it again. I'm like, this debate's trash, you know? So, you know, it is what it is. There's nothing that you can do. I'm done. I'm done with these people. I really am. I don't care. They can clip anything they want. They can say whatever they want. I ain't talking to none of them. Complete morons, bro. I don't care. I'm do what I'm going to do. I'm going to be here. I've been here for 15 years. I'm going to be here for another 15 years. People like that come and go all the time. We've seen their type. These people don't last long. They don't got no sauce. They don't got anything good going for them. They just like to talk a lot. That's it. Let's see here. Yeah, just wish these crime peeps would understand the board is set. Decisions are made. Let them know what you need to be on board and support. Don't. Yeah, that's really what it comes down to, man. So yeah. Please no politics in the chat. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of Switch 2 lately. A lot of gems. I really missed out on being Shin Megami Tensei is my first Shin Megami Tensei game. It's surprisingly really engaging. Yes. SMT, you got SMT 5. Which SMT are you playing? Yeah, SMT's fantastic though. What's up, OJ? Glad to make it to this. Had to make it to the stream. What's up, David? Welcome, man. How are you doing today? Yo, flipping this with a $5 dono. I appreciate that. Let's go.
I literally reached out and offered to sub in for that robot guy so viewers could at least hear a good discussion with less echo.
Yeah.
Good God, that was a train wreck. I hate that this is the representation from the Switch 2 critical position.
Oh, but you know what the problem is flipping the Switch? You know what the problem is? The problem is the opposition. There is no normal, the opposition of normal people. Everybody already feels this. Most people already feel the same way. So there really is no real opposition. We all, well, a lot of people, we already say, oh, look, don't like game key cards. It's not like, you know, people don't like them. We know that. Most people will agree, yeah, it'd be better if it had everything on the, like everybody normal would agree, yeah, it'd be better if it had it all on the card. $80 Mario Kart, we all agree, yeah, it'd be better if it was not $80. Like, what else? Like, oh man, the battery life. Oh man, it'd be better if the battery life was better. It's like all the stuff that's actual real criticism, most people already agree with. The people that are crazy are the ones that want to sit there and bring up, like, make up, oh, the third parties are not selling on a 2-week audit. It's like, those people are completely disingenuous, you know? It's like, there's no point in listening to those people.
I DM you the clip where Shadow Fox got him on the game key card. It's like what Nintendo Prime said, Bill Galante is playing tic-tac-toe. Shadow Fox is playing Chinese Go, lol.
You DM me? Okay, so, yeah, listen. If you can DM me like the actual parts that are good, I'm not sitting through 3 hours of that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not sitting through 3 hours. But yeah, if there's like a DM of a clip or something like that, where there's like an actual part that where I can say, okay, I can hear that. I can see like the talk about it. I don't care about game key cards. But how long is the clip though? Okay, it's 1 minute. It's 1 minute. Okay, it's from Nintendo Prime stream. Okay, got it. Okay.
Why did Nintendo create the game key cards then? If it's not for third party, why did they create them? And why isn't Nintendo publishing any games on game key cards if that's the case? That would be my counterpoint to that.
Well, my guess is the reason why Nintendo created those game key cards was to try to appeal to a lot of those third-party people. But it doesn't matter if Nintendo uses a game key card or not, or puts it on the 64 gig. That's the bare minimum for Nintendo to put their own game on a physical cartridge. So I'm not going to applaud Nintendo for doing the bare minimum.
That's understandable. But what you just did though was concede my point. If they did it to appeal to third parties, why are they doing it to appeal to third parties? And I think you kind of know where this is going.
I can barely understand what you just said.
Why didn't Nintendo create game key cards to appeal to third parties? No.
Like I said, it's a pointless thing once again. And Nintendo already stated that they literally stated again in their shareholders meeting. They stated again that they spoke with third-party developers about game key cards, that they spoke and consulted with them, and they wanted them. Third-party developers wanted the game key cards. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They wanted them. The third-party developers wanted the game key cards. That's it. That's it. Like, it's not rocket science, guys. It's really not rocket science. They spoke about it again. Once again. They spoke about it again. The third-party developers wanted them. Look, I can pull it up. Stealth talked about it today. Shuntaro Furukawa was talked about it as well. So let's see here. Furukawa, let's see here. No, that's not it. Okay. Oh, here we go. So Nintendo president Furukawa says that they will work hard in helping third-party publishers sell their games on Switch 2. Game key cards were conceived to bring games to retail despite larger file sizes on Switch 2. Publishers were consulted on this approach. So that's essentially what it was. The really big games, the third-party developers were consulted on how do we get those massive games because the cartridge sizes or the cartridges are too expensive. How do we get them that want a retail presence? Nintendo consulted them. They said, hey, look, we want this. Nintendo said, all right. Nintendo is taking an 8 gigabyte game. Donkey Kong Bonanza is 8 gigabytes. And they are putting it on a 64 gigabyte cartridge. Do you think Nintendo likes to eat the cost of that? Everyone talks about how greedy Nintendo is and all that. Sure, absolutely. They're a major billion-dollar company. Of course they're greedy. Why would a greedy company want to put a freaking 8 gigabyte game on a 64 gigabyte cartridge? Why would they want to do that? If they really wanted to use game key cards themselves and all that, then why wouldn't they just put Donkey Kong Bonanza on a game key card? Like, hey, look, it's only 8 gigabytes. Why are we going to use a 64 gigabyte cartridge for an 8 gigabyte game? Literally, Donkey Kong Bonanza is 8.5 gigabytes. That is a supreme waste of space. The game's 70. That cartridge is expensive, and it's an 8 gigabyte game. If Nintendo wanted game key cards, or if they felt that, hey, look, we need them too, they could have easily just said, hey, look, it's only 8 gigabytes. We're not slapping it on a 64 gigabyte cartridge. But they didn't. They ate the cost and put it on a 64 gigabyte cartridge for an 8 gigabyte game. Like, of course it was third party's idea. Nintendo put an 8 gigabyte game on a 64 gigabyte cartridge. There's no third party developer that is going to put an 8 gigabyte game on a 64 gigabyte cartridge. Actually, there's zero. We don't have a single one that stepped up to the plate to put an 8 gigabyte game on a 64 gigabyte cartridge. All we have is Rune Factory, and we have Rune Factory. What else? I think there was a couple other Rune Factory, Cyberpunk, and one of those other Bazaar, Plaza Bazaar or something.
My swear jar. What kind of a fucking debate is this? I'm so done with uneducated gamers who can't do their research on Nintendo and third party. Like, what? Lol.
That's really what it comes down to. That's really what it comes down to. And I'll say this too as well. You can't force anybody to make a game on that. So yeah. So you can't force them. So yeah. You didn't have to delete his comment. 110 for a game and 7 is insane. It's like double Switch 1 in Canada. You didn't have to delete his comment for that. That's actually true. Canada, it's incredibly expensive for a Switch game, Switch 1 games, in addition to, or sorry, Switch 2 games, in addition to the system itself. My friend B. Martin in Canada just got a Switch 2, so you don't have to delete stuff. That's fair, right? That's fair. That's truthful. In terms of what he had to say. Like the Canadian dollars, or it's different from the US dollars, so he's just talking about it in Canadian money. And yeah, man, it's expensive as heck, dude. It's expensive as heck, but I'm telling you, if you think that's expensive, wait till the next systems come out from Microsoft and Sony. Or heck, even look at what's happening right now with the ROG Ally. How much does that cost in Canada, you know? CR World's Gaming, thank you for the $3 dono, and also Flip and Switch, thank you for the $1. But yeah, it's expensive as heck, man. I agree. Like it's too expensive. It's too expensive in Canada. It really is. It really is. Hey, what's up, Big Sky? Had an issue with Nintendo's answer about game key cards. Of course, he had an issue. Of course, I don't think he's gonna say anything positive about Nintendo this whole generation. I don't think he's gonna say a single thing positive about them, because if you see something negative, you can get more views and all that. If you see negative stuff. What's up, OJ? Marvelous is other company putting smaller games be fully on 64 gigabyte cart. Marvelous is the other company putting smaller games. Well, the games that Marvelous has are not quite small. I think Rune Factory is like, what is that? Is that like 20 something gigabytes? Or it's over 16, so I guess it's not a small, like it's not a large game, but it's not like a small game, you know? So Rune Factory is definitely over 16 gigabytes. And I think they have one other game that they have on a cart, but I forgot what the name of that game is, you know? They have Daemon X Machina Titanic Scion. That's also on a big cart, 64 gigabyte cart. Only in the West though. In Japan it's on a game key card, so yeah. If you listen to the full debate, you'll know he says, I don't know what you just said a lot. Like I said, I'm not listening to the full debate. And even that clip right there is freaking stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, even that clip is dumb, right? Don't send me anymore. Like I said, I'm cashing out. I'm checked out. I'm not listening to him anymore. Like I'm done. I'd have nothing to listen to. I'm moving on. I really am. So guys, please stop bringing these weirdos up. All right. I'm not going to ask again. Okay. Please. I don't care. I don't care. I mean, I really don't care. Like, honestly, they're going to do this all generation. Is this what we're going to do? Is this what we're going to do all generation? Because they're going to do this. As long as people give them attention and try to give them, they're going to do this all gen because they have nothing better to do. There's no talent in them and actually like reviewing or talking about games in any intelligent way. You know what I'm saying? Like all they have is this. So are we going to do this all gen? I'm not doing this all gen, guys. I've already had it up to here. I've already had it up to here and we just started. Like, so I'm good, man. We did this all last gen. I'm not doing it again this gen, bro. Like, I really am not. So let's see here. Unpopular opinion. I'm the only one who likes game key cards. Smart move to get third party on board. you're the only one who likes them. There's other people that do, that buy them, but yeah. So J Big's YouTube display my name. You guys slipped up, did a recent video, say he actually likes Switch 2 and plays it every day. Okay, shout outs to Dreamcast guy. I appreciate him. He's the homie. Whatever. Like I said, whatever. Let's see here. You know Nintendo can do anything to persuade these critics. What critics? Who? Hey, what's up, JD Coffee? Well, it comes down to people here with the opinion out of their mouth. Exactly. What's up, man? How you doing tonight? What critics? The people that were critical then bought the system? Those guys? The people that made thousands of dollars off of saying how terrible the system is and how bad everything is, then went out and bought it day one? Those guys? Who? The people that consistently go buy it? The people that won't talk about it because they bought it on the DL and yet they were super critical beforehand? The people that are lying on YouTube saying I'm done with them and then planning on buying it later once they see a game that they like? What people are you talking about? Like, people are allowed to be as critical as they want to be. But what I'm not going to do is that I'm not going to sit here and play to content creators, clout chasing all freaking generation to try to generate money and debates. I'm not going to play to that point. That's what I'm not going to do. I'm not giving them that. Listen, like or dislike whatever you want, but I'm not playing into it all gen, okay? We just started and I've already had enough.
I agree with you, OJ. We gotta stop feeding the haters. Let's just enjoy the system. Eventually, everyone will convert over through the generation.
And I'm telling you, that is the most easiest thing to do. It happened with Switch 1. It's gonna happen again with Switch 2. Like, the same thing happened, you know? So, if you don't like it, don't buy it. Make whatever videos. I don't care.
I've had enough of this. I'm sick of us every single day talking about the same damn idiots complain about the same shit.
Exactly.
I've had a crappy week and borderline crashed out of Wednesday night. Can't even enjoy gaming anymore. I'm done with BS. PL's stop.
I know, yo, shoutouts. I know, man. Listen, actual criticism, like we spoke about, like the Mario Kart update. That's real because it's the people that are playing the game that are upset. That's stuff that we can talk about. Hey, what about game chat and being able to add in people into your group and all of that while you're playing instead of having to disband the group? Yeah, that's actual criticism. Hey, look, we don't like the price of the $80 stuff. Sure, that's criticism. Hey, it's expensive in Canada. Okay, that's for real. That's fine. Hey, Pokemon Company needs to have better graphics or something. Sure. You know, stuff like that. But these whole people that GameCube, like all this, it's like it's like we've heard it.
Also, your last video makes me realize why most Western VG companies don't do well. Many of these VP are arrogant and don't like Nintendo lol. And worst of all, they will never publicly admit they're wrong, unlike Japanese CEOs like from Nintendo.
Yeah, like the video on that guy Mike Ybarra was funny. That was a funny video. I liked making it. You know what the funny thing is? It was actually going to have less of his tweets, but as I started researching the video, I found more tweets that he said. Like, I found, like, the $500 game chat tweet. I found other replies that he had to other people that just made it worse. It was actually going to be a much smaller segment, but then I found more, and I'm like, oh, the well goes deeper. So that was the funniest thing about that video, about the Mike Ybarra, former Xbox VP video. He was trashing the Switch 2, saying it was gonna, you know, that it was. He was hinting that it was gonna fail, trashing it, and then he refused to talk about it after, you know. Shout out to Monado. Thank you for the $3 dono, man. Appreciate that. What I mean is that if they're honest, they should be win conditions that would be on board them. They should name their wants. No, like I said, there are people that are legitimately. Like I said, I'm not against people that are legitimately wanting to talk about the system or wanting to talk about, you know, whatever. Like, I'm not against that. You know, people are allowed to do that. Like, I can agree with them, whatever. Like, the whole Mario Kart thing. Like, I can agree with that. But, like I said, the problem that I have is, like the same people saying the same stuff over and over, looking to clout chase. They're not playing the system. They're not wanting the system to actually do well. They didn't really care too much about Switch 1. It's, like, just certain things, man. Like, it's just stuff like that. Crazy PC guys, super clout chasers. You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that. You know, guys that trash at video games. Like, I'm tired of listening to people that are garbage at video games tell me, like, this and that and call me names. I'm like, bro, shut up. You suck at games. You're trash at them. I don't see you play nothing. You're not good at anything. I don't want to hear anything from you. Like, so I'm tired of hearing about scrubs sitting here trying to tell me I'm this and that, bro. You trash. So, Yeah, that's it. It'd be like somebody trying to come up to me and talk about, oh, you bet, like, try to tell me about football, and like they never played past like Pee Wee, like they never play, and then you're trying to talk to me about football, and talk about how dumb I am or how I don't know about football. I'm like, what the hell? What do you mean? You didn't play past Pee Wee or Pee Wee, bro? What are you talking about? You don't know anything about football. Like, don't question my knowledge of what I can say when you never made it past Pee Wee. So that's what I feel like right now. A lot of these people are freaking frauds, so I'm good. I think we have to be careful about certain negative stuff we have to deal with in regards to students becoming draining. I think so too. I think that's Jorge, right? Yeah, I think so too, man. Like I said, stuff that's legitimate for real, like we can talk about that, and we will address the issues head on. But other stuff, like I said, the same people that are saying the same thing over and over for clout chasing, for views on YouTube, no. Now, if you have like a video that you're saying like because you're upset about one thing or another, but it's like the thing that I don't like, it's like not the thing that I don't like, the thing that's weird, it's like people are gonna buy the system regardless. Like, what is the point of doing this? Like, I don't understand the point. For example, am I constantly making videos, negative videos on everything that I hate about Steam Deck? No, I'm not. I don't like it. I don't like the system. I don't like portable PCs. I could have made a million videos bashing ROG Ally. Did I make a bunch of videos bashing ROG Ally and how bad it was and how much I hate it? No. I said it was trash. I said it was garbage. I packed it up. I returned it back to the store, and that was that. I haven't made a single video talking about ROG Ally. Now, I've said I don't like it in certain things, but I have not said anything, and I really dislike that system. Or that thing, whatever you want to call it. I really don't like it. But do you see me milking it 24/7? Absolutely not. It's like, what's the point of doing that? I moved on. It is. I don't like it. That's it. You know? I'm not interested. And that's it. I'm not going to sit here and milk it 24/7, try to debate PC handheld people and all this. Like, oh, why do you like it? Oh, I can bring up a bunch of stupid stuff too, like they do all day about how bad PC handhelds are. And I can tune my whole channel to hating PC if I really felt like it. But why would I do that? I don't like it. I don't care. I'd rather talk about stuff that I like. These people have mental illness. You know what I'm saying? These people have mental issues, like legit mental issues. They're like Naruto that never grew up. I want to be the center of attention. Give me attention, but never grew up. Naruto grew up. These people didn't grow up. They're just still sitting here talking for what? You've already said everything that you wanted to say. There ain't nothing else left to say. People are buying the system. It's going to be successful. You just got to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, just deal with it. Flipping to the $5 dono. Appreciate that, man.
I just hope you understand that for my purposes, I am just analyzing the long term in comparison to the cultural phenomenons. NES, Wii, Switch. Hope it does not come off as overtly negative. I genuinely want Nintendo to do well.
No, yours is not flipping the Switch because you got 500 Switch 1 games. Because you actually are a fan of the system. What yours is, you're saying your own personal thoughts and you're looking at on what you want to get. Some of these people aren't going to buy it at all, or maybe they are, but I'm not really sure. But no, yours is constructive in terms of what you want and what you want out of a system. I'm not saying that you're this. No, I'm not talking about you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about you at all. Let's see here. Yoshi with the $5 dono. I appreciate that. So sub chat. Yo, OJ, I guess too. So, yo, what's up, man? Shout outs, man. Appreciate you. Let's go. Yo, you guys are out here tonight. We already got the overclock. 60 on the board. Hey, yo. Should we get the 1 hour? We can't do 1 hour tonight, so we're just gonna get a overclock. Let's get an overclock. I'll do as much extra time as I can, but it's already kind of late. What's up, Mr. Black? Oh no, he's talking to Yoshi. Chat, yo, what's good? I already said what up to you. So yeah. Yo, OJ, Switch 2 is so good. Beat all the games I haven't beat yet. Yep. You go back and play your back catalog, man. You know, you never grew up. The Simpsons kids, 30 years on the show, still 9, 6, and 1. Yeah, that's true. Simpsons, they don't even age them 1 year. My man Bart's been in 4th grade for like what, 4th or 5th grade for like for 30 years. Oh man. Let's see here. It says, I just want Gotcha Force on NSO. Yeah, that's one of the most expensive games, isn't it? If they put Gotcha Force on NSO, that would really throw a wrench into the plans of the resellers out there, for sure. That would throw a super wrench into those plans, man. I'd be down for that. I want to see that, man. I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see it, man. Let's see here. I like the Steam Deck, but I love my Switch 2 more. Uniqueness of the Joy-Con, surprising power. Console's just jaw-dropping to me. Mouse mode is awesome. Yeah, like, I don't even care what you like more. Like, legit, like, I don't care what anybody likes more. Like whatever you like, play whatever you... I'm not you guys, and I say this a million times. I'm not you. I'm not in your life. Play whatever you want. Do whatever you want. It doesn't matter to me. If you want to talk about games that you're playing, talk about the games. I'll talk about them. But like I said, but when the first person came here and the first thing, well, I'm not buying Switch because I have the Steam Deck or whatever. Okay, good for you. You would like get that depression hotline ready. You know what I'm saying? Get that depression hotline ready, bro. Because that, man, bro, I had to beeline it to that, bro. Let me tell you that right now, man. I said, what is this? What is this? And that's just my opinion. Once again, if you think Switch 2 is terrible, it's the worst system ever, you have one or you don't, that's fine too. I don't care. All I know is that I had depression after using the ROG Ally. That thing threw me for a loop. I was questioning my sanity. I said, import desktop. Oh, I got little white papers all over my screen. Like what is this? And a handheld mode with a slow cursor. This thing is trash. Oh, this is not a video game system. This is some half-baked nonsense, you know? It's just the easy way out, bro. Like, make a real portable gaming device. I want to see Sony needs to make a real PlayStation portable. Make a real Xbox portable. Like, these portable PC thingies are weird as hell. Like, I'll take a Vita over any of them. I'd rather play my Vita, and that thing's small and tiny and go like this. Play like a little fiddle. Like a small little tiny fiddle. But I'd rather play that. Give me a PSP. I'll play a PSP over it. I'll play a 3DS. I'll play a Wonder Swan. Well, maybe not Wonder Swan. But Wonder Swan's actually kind of dope. Yeah, I'm good. I don't like it. But once again, who cares about my opinion? Nobody cares. None of these people that care. It's irrelevant what I think, right? Like, it's irrelevant. It doesn't matter what I like. You're not me, so it don't matter. Everybody spends their time the way they want to spend their time. It's your own life. It's your life clock. You know what I'm saying? It's your life. Don't worry. Nobody else should be worrying about how you're spending your own time. That's you. We're all adults, you know? Hero Zone with the $20 donut says, personally, this whole useless debate, rage baits, and unnecessary hate for Switch 2 is so exhausting. They say the same thing with Switch 1, but it succeeded. Once the games come, they will be silent. Screw the haters. Oh, they won't be silent. Trust me. They'll be making up, just like in the Switch 1 era, they'll be making up all sorts of other stuff. But the problem is that the amount of people that have the system will be overpowering the amount of people that are saying this or that. Now, once again, there's legitimate... I don't want to sit there and say that there shouldn't be legitimate criticism, because there is, Hero. But at the same time, like, yeah, the games are going to come. People are going to buy the system. And the crazy thing about this year is that this year isn't even going to be the strongest year for the Switch 2. The strongest year for the Switch 2 is probably going to be next year or the year after, because we don't have that major 3D Mario. We're going to have an Animal Crossing and probably a Gen 10 Pokemon. Those are three massive system sellers that are probably all going to be coming out next year, you know? So it's going to get even crazier, and more people are going to buy the system, you know? Shout outs to Hero Zone. Thank you for that. JOJO! Let's go, man. Thank you so much for the JoJo Fridays. 20 on the board. You are now the Hokage in stream. Ninja. Thank you so much, man. With the 20 on the board. Anybody does 20 or more, you can tie them up or pass them up as well. Let's go. Hero Zone. Hero Zone with the big 20, man. Appreciate that. I'm going to get a Switch 2 when I can. The new DK looks amazing. Can't wait for Pokemon Direct next month. Yes, we got Pokemon Direct next month as well. That should be good. That should be good as well. But yeah, people are going to start... It's going to start getting crazy, man. Pokemon Legends coming out in October. We've got Metroid Prime 4. That's coming out probably August or September. We got Splatoon Raiders. That's coming out. Kirby Air Riders. That's coming out. We obviously got some re-releases, Switch 2 editions of games coming out as well. Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. That's coming out. There's going to be a lot of cool games. And it's going to do well. People like exclusive games. People like that. There's still a market for exclusive games, you know? There's still a market for that. Let's see here. Rog Ally made you question your sanity, bro. I've been doing the research on my sanity since I was like, bought that. Yeah. A new PS Portable would basically be the Series S to the PS6, and some devs would probably complain about it the same way. So here's the thing about the new PS Portable. I believe that it would be, they'd probably wait and make it to where the technology will be able to make a portable PS5 or something very close to a portable PS5. And essentially what it's going to be able to do is that you're going to be able to play native PS5 games on the device and stream PS6 games. So you can play PS4 games, you can play PS5 games, and you can play and you can stream your PS6 games. That's going to be the compromise. That it's not going to be, because like there's no way that a portable PS5 or a portable device is going to be anywhere near the level of a PS6, because we even have the newer ROG Allies and stuff like that, right? Those aren't at PS5 level. Even those are not at PS5 level, right? If I'm not, does anybody here have like a ROG Ally X? I don't think any of those are as powerful as a PS5. Maybe close, but probably underneath it, right? Overall, I don't think any of them hit levels of PS5. And obviously there's the PS5 Pro. Clearly the PS6 is going to be stronger than a PS5 Pro. There is no portable coming out in the next couple years that's going to be able to match or even be close to the level of a PS6. They're not even close to the level of a PS5 Pro, right? Unless somebody can correct me in the chat. So yeah, I don't see it. Shout out to Yoshi with the Chewed In Tier pledge. Thank you so much, Yoshi. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for the for that support. Appreciate that, bro. All right. Let's see if the PS6 don't have a disk drive, I'm out. I think it'll have an optional disk drive. So it'll have an optional one where you'll be able to buy one for like $100 and you can, you know, play the games there. I changed my my YouTube handle just now. It's actually pretty easy on YouTube app. Just go to your channel and edit. Okay, so if you go to the YouTube app, guys, go to your YouTube app and just change the name, but it's still @ I don't like the @ on there, but at least you can change it. Let's see here. They're gonna move. Yeah, they're just gonna move the goalpost. There's no point. You know. So, SSX Tricky Guys, Piano 3, DBZ Sagas for the Laughter Hulk Ultimate Destruction. Oh yeah, the GameCube games. Yes. I think the like NBA Street and like SSX. I need those. I need NBA Street Volume 2 with online play. That would be really cool. Who here knows how to play NBA Street Volume 2 and has an Elite Ninja membership? I need to know who you are, so when they finally get that done, I need to make sure that I get you guys. So I need to make sure I get you guys in there, man. So yeah. Yo, what's up, Monolith Soft Ninja? If you want to be constructive, leave reasonable comments on Nintendo posts. I've kept replies on Nintendo NSO videos asking to fix input lag. Yeah, exactly. Those are things that I think that they'll get around to as well. Like I think the input lag stuff, the system just launched, so yeah. I mean, I didn't really feel it too much, but I guess I haven't played it enough either too. So I need to play it more. I can learn. Okay, party man, let's go. Gotta head out. Fingers crossed. The window gets here tomorrow. Hey, shout outs 1 day shipping. Oh. Yeah, you're gonna need that, man. You have some fans flipping the switch? Like, definitely some fans would be good for tonight. Get some fans going, and then just try to get the ice packs, man. Get the ice packs, get the fans, and try to go that. That's what I did, man. That's what I had to do, because it was like, and where I live, it's super hot, bro. Like, it's super hot. Let's see. I had 3 of the one with Mario. Nice. Let's go. Oh, yeah, NBA Street Volume 3. Yeah, Volume 3. That one had Mario and like Princess Peach and Luigi or something like that, or was it Yoshi? I forgot who, but it had some Mario characters in there as well. So yeah. Does the input lag only really apply to Soul Calibur? I haven't noticed input lag at F-Zero GX. I think it applies to all the games overall. I've played F-Zero GX and it might be there, but once again, I don't think I played. I mean, I played it for like a number of races, but I didn't feel any type of, you know, crazy input lag or anything like that, you know? I need Volume 3 so I can play as Peach. Yeah, that's a good party, man. But I don't like Volume 3 as much. I like Volume 2. Volume 2 is my favorite, you know, one of my favorites, if not my favorite sports game of all time is Volume 2, you know? Madden NFL 05 and NBA Street Volume 2. Those are like my 2 favorite sports games of all time. Yeah. And NFL Street 2, NFL Street Volume 2, NBA Street Volume 2, Madden 05, and like NBA 2K5 as well. I love that one. NFL 2K5 was also good, but I loved Madden 05 with Ray Lewis on the cover, man. Those are like my favorite sports games. NBA Street, I probably put like 1,000 hours into NBA Street Volume 2. I put so many hours into that game. I don't think it was 1,000, but I definitely put hundreds of hours into that game. NBA Jam on the SNES is still my go. I love NBA Jam. I played the heck out of NBA Jam on the Super Nintendo, and I love NBA Jam, but NBA Street's just NBA Jam, but just way better. Like, NBA Street is just NBA Jam, but just better. It's just better because NBA Street, you can do tricks. You can't do tricks in NBA Jam, and in NBA Street, like it has more personality and style, and obviously NBA Jam, it's more of just like professional. You know, it's not street ball. It's like, okay, we're playing. It's kind of like street ball, obviously. Like you can push people and like it's arcadey, but it's like it tries to blur the line between like organized basketball and like street ball. But they're like in stadiums and they're, you know, wearing their uniforms and stuff like that. Whereas NBA Street, like they're wearing like street clothes and stuff like that, you know. So it's just like, it was just more it was more grounded in the reality of how people actually play basketball a lot. Basketball street culture is really popular, like just like going to the park and playing in certain places. So NBA Street kind of like, I don't have the experience of playing in the NBA, you know, obviously, but I do have the experience of going to a court and playing at like a court, right? Like a street side court. And then also a lot of NBA players grew up doing that. So seeing them play in courts, just like not in arenas, but in courts was just, it hit me in a different type of way because I could relate to that more compared to NBA, you know, NBA Jam, you know. But that's really that's it. Obviously, NBA Jam is still incredible. I love it. I put a bazillion hours into NBA Jam. NBA Jam, NBA Hang Time. Both of those games are fantastic. But NBA Street, man, that game took it to the next level. That game took it to the next level, man. Why does every ad stop my stream? I don't know, Mr. Black. You might want to try using a different browser. Use a different browser. Yeah, I'm not gonna stream RGT being live and drunk because I don't want to potentially get in trouble on my stream if he does something crazy. So I think I'll pass from streaming that, but I'll check it out later for sure. So yeah, true. NBA Street is dope. Just didn't play it as much. Oh man, yeah. I played both a lot. I played a ton of NBA Street. I played a ton of NBA Jam. Like, yeah. NBA Jam on the Game Gear. Oh man, you definitely played the ghetto version. But hey, look, it's better than nothing. Yeah, I am not gonna watch him on the stream. No, I'm not gonna watch that. But shout outs to Yoshi. Thank you for the membership, man. I appreciate that. Combo breaks. We are 12 combos away from the first 100 combo breaker, going further than beyond. Let's go. Thank you guys for your support. The Naruto arena fighters on GC were bomb. I was badass with Sasuke. Yeah, you think you're good. I actually went to a tournament for Naruto Clash of Ninja. That's called Clash of Ninja. Man, I'm telling you, bro, there was only like 7 of us there, but those are some good players. I thought I was good. I got cooked in friendlies. I did okay in the tournament. I think I got like third. I think I got third. But man, I was getting cooked because I ain't never played anybody that good. But I think it was Clash of Ninja. Was it Clash of Ninja 2 or Clash of Ninja 3? I forgot exactly which one I went to. But there was a tournament that we had at GameStop when I was in college at Fresno State. And yeah, man. Oh my gosh, those guys were good. They were so good. But it was super fun. We were all laughing and we were all like, when you have a game that nobody plays, it just makes the experience so much better. Like, oh snap, an actual Clash of Ninja tournament? Like, wow. So yeah, I played in one Clash of Ninja tournament, and it was really fun. It was so much fun. Let's go. Let's see here. All good. I figured I've been hanging around chat long enough, about to join up. Hey, shout out to Yoshi. You've supported a lot though, man. So I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Let's see. My buddy showed me some funny speed runs of Zelda Wind Waker and Ocarina of Time, especially seeing some of the backwards jumping through a wall, going to places you're not supposed to go. Yeah, that's what speedrunning's all about, man. Finding the exploits. I miss those older NBA Jam Street games. Yeah, those were the last basketball games in which we could play the games the way we want without having to be flooded with microtransactions. Yep. Exactly. Even when they brought it back, like NBA, what was that one NBA game? NBA Playgrounds. NBA Playgrounds was like a combination of like NBA Jam and like NBA Street, and it was okay, but it was like there was microtransactions and some weird stuff in there. But yeah, it was all right. But yeah, I don't know. It just kind of fizzled out. There was 2 NBA Playgrounds games. I didn't play the second one. I just played the first one. The second one had Hip Hop Gamer in there. I was like, what? Hip Hop Gamer was in the second NBA Playgrounds, which was kind of crazy. What do I plan on doing this weekend? The same thing I do every weekend, Pinky. Yeah, I'm gonna stream, hang out with my family, probably grill some burgers, and that's that. Kind of actually missed the old janky NBA dunk contest on the NBA Live games. Oh yeah, those were great. NBA Live 05, baby. Carmelo Anthony on the cover. Yep. The dunk contest on there, it was jank because it was really difficult. It was like you had to like freaking put in fighting game combos, bro. That dunk contest made no sense, but when you actually pulled off a really good dunk, it was great. I remember playing that dunk contest with my friend Snoop at his house. We would play it on the PS2 all the time. NBA Live 05, Carmelo Anthony. But yeah, the dunk contest was so weird in that game. It was so weird. Sports games used to give value for their money. Tell the children. I know. That used to be great, man. Now it's just kind of like, I don't know. The second Playgrounds had way more focus on microtransactions. The second one did. They basically went the total fair, being a pro basketball releases, total fair towards being like the pro basketball release. Yes, the second one had way more. The first one didn't have as, like, I don't know if it had as much or whatever, but I remember playing the first one a lot. Thought it was pretty good. Let's see, how long do you think it's going to take for us to get 10 games on the NSO GSN? Well, if we go at the pace that we're going right now, we'll have 10 games by the end of the year. Let's see here. We're getting one July 3rd, so we got 3. So let's just say 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, by the end of the year, we'll have about 10, maybe a little bit less. So maybe it goes into next year. But who knows? It'll probably be next year. Let me just let's be conservative and say that it's going to be up until next year, you know. Limit breaks, JoJo boss. But it's all good. Do not stream it. I know, I'm telling you, man. But yeah, let me know what other GameCube games do you guys want to see on the service. Let me know in the chat. If you guys have GameCube games that you want to let me know, let me know what GameCube games. I want to see Beautiful Joe. Beautiful Joe is like my #1. Like Beautiful Joe and like Skies of Arcadia, Beautiful Joe, Metal Gear Solid, the Twin Snakes. I want to see all of those. Like a lot of cool third-party games for sure. First-party wise, obviously all the big Nintendo first-party games. I want to see that golf game, the Mario golf game. I think it's Toadstool's Tour. That'd be kind of cool. They just had Strikers though, so I doubt they'll do another sports game. Obviously, Fire Emblem. Love to see that. Like, there's so many different games that they can do on there. You know, so many different games. Custom Robo, yeah, Custom Robo would be good. Custom Robo would be really good. True Crime, Streets of LA. True Crime. True Crime, Streets of LA. True Crime. Yo, I beat that game back in the day. It was kind of corny, but I beat it on the Xbox. Check this out. I played True Crime Streets of LA on the Xbox in 720p. I was like, it's the future! I played it in 720p, baby. The Xbox, the original Xbox. That game was in 720p. I bought the component cables, and I was playing it in 720p, baby. My mom bought a big screen TV that just had enough for HD. Back then, a big old one. Ghetto 720p. It was 720e. It was 717e. But yeah, we played it though. We played it. Sega's thriving now. They should add another Skies of Arcadia. There's nothing quite like it. Yeah. That'd be great if they did, man. I'd be down for it. Kirby Air Ride, and Mario Kart Double Dash. Some Mario Party games would be nice, even though some of them had Mike mini games. Oh yeah, well I mean, yeah, how would they do the Mike mini games? That'd be kind of tough to replicate, right? So they probably couldn't do something like that, or they'd have. Yeah, I don't know if they could even do that. Yeah, 717E. So many people were hyping up the Arc System Works Direct and got let down. Yeah, I saw Maximilian, dude. He's like betting all on. He had money. Got 100,000 views. Betting all on Arc System Works. Oh my God, why? Why would they do that? Do y'all know that Arc System Works is an indie developer? Do y'all know that? I don't think people realize that Arc System Works is an indie developer. People are like, why aren't you streaming the show, Jay? I'm like, because Arc System Works is an indie developer. And it's not even like it's multiple developers. It's one indie developer. People think that Arc System Works is this big company. They're not, okay? They're not. They get contracts from big companies to make games. That's what they do. They get contracts to make games from big companies. Oh, wow. Arc System Works, make a great Dragon Ball Z game for us. Sure, that doesn't mean they're freaking Bandai Namco. That's the problem. People think that, oh, they make Dragon Ball Fighters. Like, no, they got a contract to make Dragon Ball Fighters. They got a contract to work on the Marvel token or whatever it's called. They're not actually big developers. They're not actually a big publisher, and they found that out in 4K. But as someone who actually knows what Arc System Works is, because I'm not stupid. I knew the show, like people were betting, and I'm wondering why people were hyping it up. I'm like, guys, it's Arc System Works. They make 2D fighting games and indie style beat 'em ups and things like that. Have you seen what they published outside of fighting games that they get contracts for? Yeah, they're great with Guilty Gear. Don't get me wrong, but Guilty Gear is not freaking a AAA massive game. I don't know what people were thinking with that one. And I'm not calling Maximilian stupid for thinking that. He loves Arc System Works, but the problem was that they were overhyping it. You already got your big fighting game. Your big fighting game was the Marvel token. That was the big fighting game. You know, you think that they were going to announce another major, massive fighting game? Of course they're not. That would interfere with the Marvel game that they're doing. So that's the reason why I didn't really hype it up. Guys, they're an independent developer. They're like Nippon Ichi Software or something like that, right? They're like NIS, or that's a publisher more, but they're like that's Nippon Ichi, but Falcom, they're like Falcom, or they're like, you know, something like that. They're not some type of massive developer, you know. Donovan with the $10 dono says, do you think Death Stranding is coming? Death Stranding S is coming to Switch 2 is rumored. Been loving it on PS5. Would love to do deliveries on the go. I think it's definitely possible. Yes, I think it's possible that Death Stranding's coming, but we'll see. We'll see. I mean, it's on pretty much everything else at this point, so why not? Combo breaks. Almost at 100. 2 combos away from the 100 bomb. Let's go. Appreciate that, guys. Big love to Donovan, man. Thank you so much for the $10 JoJo. Oh, and speaking of JoJo, speaking of $10 and speaking of JoJo, let's go. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Let's get it. 2 combos away from the big 100. When's the PAL region update coming up for Gex Trilogy Collection on modern consoles? Leslie Phillips is so much better than American Dana Gold. I don't know when that's coming out. I don't even. I have no idea. Make a US account and get the US version. Get the US patch. Madden 03 was my favorite Madden game for some reason. I saw the game. It was on the GameCube. Yeah. The reason why I didn't buy my Madden games on the GameCube because there was no online play. Unfortunately, there was no online play for the GameCube, so I only bought Madden. I bought Madden 04 on the GameCube. But after that, I got the PS2, so then I started playing Madden on the PS2 after that because I wanted to play online. So yeah, I never played. I did play the Madden on the GameCube. I did play. I'm trying to remember my track to Madden. I played the original Madden 2001. I played that on the, or 2002. I played that on the Xbox a lot. I had that game on the Xbox, like the original OG Xbox. The Madden 2003, I think I did play that on the GameCube. I think I got that one on the GameCube, and then I got Madden 04 on the GameCube. But then Madden 05, Madden 06, Madden 07, Madden 08, all the Maddens after that I either got on PS2 or PS3. And then I stopped playing Maddens in the PS3. Oh no, I went back to the 360. I went to the 360. No, my bad. I went from the PS2 to the 360 because the 360 versions of Madden were better than the PS3 versions. A lot of them were better. So then I went from the PS2 to the 360 versions of Madden. And then I stopped in the 360 era. Punish Sicilian with the $2 says, playing Death Stranding inspired me to work at UPS. You guys should all go watch. Oh, actually, no, you can't watch it anymore. But I had a Death Stranding UPS skit on my old channel. You guys should all go watch that. Go watch that on my old channel. Well, you can't watch it. I think it's whatever. Anyway, I'll bring my secondary channel back. I'll make that into like a reaction channel or something, like a comedy and reaction channel for video game stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Still surreal seeing Nintendo's name and Death Stranding 2 credits. Like, Nintendo went out of their way to have all the mentions in them and their staff scrubbed from the Xbox releases of rare games. Well, it's Nintendo Pictures. That's a subsidiary. And that subsidiary already was contracted to work on Death Stranding before Nintendo even purchased them. So, yeah, that's kind of like what happened there. When are we getting Halo on Switch 2? I don't know when we're getting Halo. I'm guessing that it could be maybe next year or something like that, but I think we have to wait and see when Halo's coming to PS5. But I do think Halo's coming. I do think, so I do think it's coming. I do think it's coming. Let's get back asking about Fable. Yeah, we need Fable to come back, man. We need Fable. We definitely need Fable to come back. Besides Tales of Symphonia on the NSO, don't want that remaster. Oh yeah, Tales of Symphonia, because that'll be the 60 FPS version of it. Let's see here. Nintendo should just hook P up with all the leaks. That'd be awesome. Oh man, that'd be so good. If you guys have questions, feel free to let me know. If you guys have topics or you have video ideas or whatever you want me to talk about, I'm down. JoJo Friday, we out here tonight. Like I said, 98 combo breaker. Appreciate that, guys. Let's go. Appreciate you guys coming through. 2 away from that 100. Let's get it. Let's see here. The Shadow Director says, I know the reason, but it's still weird. Know the reason because it's still weird. What's still weird? I don't get it. I tried watching some play Death Stranding 2. I got a headache and the game was boring. I watched somebody on Twitter, Gene Park, linked somebody playing of this gameplay. This dude's just getting punched in the face. That gameplay looks like complete garbage. But I know the game's good though. But I just said, yo, the game, it's more than a walking simulator. Clearly it's more than a walking simulator, but I wasn't feeling the gameplay. That guy looked like he was trash. But Gene told me that the guy was actually good at the game. It's hard to pull off what the guy did. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. But yeah, I'm good on the game though. But I'm not gonna bash it like I did like Death Stranding 1. Like I was definitely out there to get Death Stranding 1. I think I went a little bit too far. So this time, when people said that they're playing it, I just said, yo, I'm happy for you. Enjoy it. You know, I'm not trying to be a douchebag like I was last time. So, yeah. The funny thing is, it felt like Death Stranding just came out. But Death Stranding came out 6 years ago. Like, the first Death Stranding came out 6 years ago, which was nuts, right? Was it 2019? I think it was 2019 that Death Stranding 1 came out. So, yeah, that was crazy. Death Stranding is such a weird game, but man, it's one of a kind and great. I was a hater, but I matured. Yeah, I mean, I played Death Stranding 1, and I wasn't feeling it. I don't like the delivery packages thing. I don't like that gameplay. So, but yeah, I get why people like it though. It's cool, you know. Like how Nintendo always gets smaller content creators to preview their games and other events. Yeah, it's good that they actually reach out to other content creators and stuff, you know. Let's see here. I hated on it for 6 years, gave it another shot and loved it. There you go. There you go, man. Donkey Kong Game of the Year. Look, I think Donkey Kong has a chance to be nominated, but there's really only one spot left. There's only really one spot left because Death Stranding's getting nominated for sure. But right now, Claire Obscure Expedition 33 is the winner. We talked about this before. We always kind of bring up the Game of the Year, like the updated Game of the Year discussion. But right now, there's really only one spot left from what I remember, like when we put down. So it's either going to be Metroid. There's got to be a Nintendo rep, and it's going to be either Metroid Prime 4 or Donkey Kong. So whatever game reviews higher will be the game that will be in the Game of the Year. So between Donkey Kong, between Metroid Prime 4, the game that reviews higher will get it. If Donkey Kong and Metroid Prime are so close in review scores, Donkey Kong's going to get the edge for being something more new. The gameplay comes with being more new, whereas Metroid Prime is more of like an evolution of, or like a continuation of what they've been doing. You know, like with some extra cool stuff in like the psychic powers, which Nintendo hasn't even talked about too much. We still got to know more about those. But yeah, that's how I see it. I see Donkey Kong If it's close in review score, Donkey Kong getting the nod. But if it's further away in review score, Metroid Prime's gonna get the nod. Let's see. They could have 2 reps like in 2017. They could. Let me write down, because like we did this before. So Expedition 33 is the front runner. Expedition 33. Death Stranding 2 is number 2. Death Stranding 2 is number 2. Death Stranding 2 is number 2. I would say Split Fiction is number 3 right now. Split Fiction is number 3. Number 4 is the indie rep. So the indie rep is Blueprints. The Blueprints. And then I forgot there's one more game, but I'm forgetting what it is. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me go on Metacritic, and then I can find out. Metacritic. I can find out what game that was, because I forgot which one it was. Best games this year. Alright, so... Clear Obscure, Expedition 33, Blueprint, Split Fiction, Death Stranding. Oh, are there... Okay, my bad. I did make a mistake. There's only 4 games that have a clear cut. It's gonna be there. So yeah, there's 2 spots open. Oh no, Ghost of Tsushima or Ghost of Yotei. Ghost of Yotei is gonna 100% be there. Ghost of Yotei, yeah. Ghost of Yotei. It's PlayStation. You know that's gonna make it in. Ghost of Yotei. So really, there's only 1 spot left. Blueprints or Silksong, either one of those can be the indie rep. Silksong. So there's really only 1 spot left. So it's either gonna be Donkey Kong or it's going to be Metroid Prime 4, because there's only 1 spot left. Those are all on PlayStation. Every one of those games are on PlayStation. So those automatically get the nod over a game that's better. Even if Donkey Kong comes... Let's say Donkey Kong comes out and it's a 93. And let's say Metroid Prime 4 comes out and it's a 92. One of them's going to get screwed because it's not... Those are both on, you know, it's Nintendo. So not as many people are going to play it and vote for it. So... It's one of those 2 games is gonna get screwed, you know. But those are probably I can almost guarantee you these are gonna be the nominees right now, unless something comes out later in the year and blows it out of the water. These are gonna be it right here, man. These are gonna be it. So, let's see here. Is setting the Switch 2 battery to 85% really do anything in the long term noticeable? Lithium batteries, if you fully charge them, they get weak. They get slightly weaker and weaker over the years. So yes, it'll help you save a bit in terms of your battery over the long haul. Yes. In my opinion, game of the year goes to Death Stranding 2 because again, Jeff Keighley's show. Clear Obscure wins best RPG. MK World gets best family game probably. I don't think Death Stranding 2 is going to win game of the year. And the reason why is because Death Stranding 2 is a continuation of Death Stranding. Death Stranding, we saw that, you know, its opportunity to win was the first game. It didn't. Sekiro won. I don't see it. I see the journalists still saying Clear Obscure is the better game than Death Stranding. Like I see a lot of them, Gene Park, a lot of these guys, they're saying that Death Stranding's great, but Clear Obscure was a new revolution in the turn-based RPG. Death Stranding is, okay, we're taking this and we're making it better, but Clear Obscure was a completely new thing. New IPs, new revolution, or innovative or new or different types of ideas get way more credit than the same thing if it's similar in score. So that's the reason why Clear Obscure is still going to get the nod over Death Stranding right now. It's also rated 3 points above it on Metacritic, so also keep that in mind. Not that that's the be-all end-all, but it is 3 points higher than Death Stranding. Death Stranding looks like it's going to top out at a 90. Maybe it goes up to 91, maybe it goes down to 89, but Clear Obscure is a 93 right now. So yeah, it's still, Clear Obscure is still the highest rated game of the year. Like, if you're not counting Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, those don't count. So Clear Obscure is still the highest rated new game of the year. Still the highest rated new game. So yeah. Actually, Split Fiction and the Blueprints are actually rated higher than Death Stranding right now. So yeah. Monster Hunter's not sneaking in. Nah. I think that Monster Hunter is great, but I don't think enough of the PlayStation journalists actually liked Monster Hunter like that. It's got good scores, but it's got an 88. I don't see Monster Hunter sneaking in. I don't see it sneaking in. Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate 3 was an evolution and an innovation within the franchise of Baldur's Gate. It was way better, and it was rated a 96. You know, so that's the reason why Baldur's Gate won. It was a revolution and innovation within CRPGs with its customization and what you can do. On top of that, it was rated at 96. So if your game's usually rated that high, the chances of you winning exponentially go up. Like, because most games don't rate 96 or, you know, that high. Most games don't get there in each year. Like, but if your game is rated that high, chances of you winning goes up and up, you know? So that's the reason why Baldur's Gate 3 won. It was super highly rated, and it was also an innovation and a revolution for CRPGs within that style of game. What's up, Sydney Lover, or Sydney Oliver? Sydney Lover. Sydney Oliver, what's up, man? Welcome. So yeah, I think the next Monster Hunter will be Switch 2 exclusive again. Rise sold so well. Rise did sell really well, over 10 million on Switch by itself. Yeah, we'll see what they do. I'm not sure what they're gonna do, but we'll see. I think the more that I hear about Monster Hunter Wilds, the more that I think I'd actually just like a different Monster Hunter game. If I want to keep it a buck, the more that I hear about Monster Wilds, the more I'm like, you know what? Just make a new game, or if you guys are I would rather just play a new game. The more that I hear about it, you know? Not that it's bad. It's not that it's bad. It's good, but I think I'd rather just, you know, maybe have them just do something different, you know, build a game specifically for the Switch 2. I think, let's see, I know we don't have enough Prime 4 footage to really compare, but which game do you think between Prime 4 and Donkey Kong Bonanza will be a Nintendo nominee? Donkey Kong will probably get the nominee because Donkey Kong's the actual Switch 2 game, you know, whereas Metroid Prime is a Nintendo Switch 2 edition. It's a Switch 1 game. So I think that they'll give more points to Donkey Kong for it actually being a Switch 2 game, you know, more so than a Switch 1 game. I think you should chat with Aron about the actual consensus on Wilds. I'm just going off of what I hear people saying. Wilds is fun, but the general gameplay loop is not as good, and the content drop is slow AF. Yeah, the bigger and better graphics that they have, it's gonna take them longer and longer to do better, more content drops. You know. Let's see here. Yeah, that's why I say it's going to be exclusives. Okay, Chrono says it's going to be exclusive, so you can be different. Okay, yeah. If you guys can do me a solid, like, if everybody, not right now, but after you're done with the stream or after we're done here, if everybody can go change their name back to what it was, I'd really appreciate that. If you guys can take the time to change your name, like Chrono Rig, change your name back to, like, what I remember you guys as. I mean, you don't have to, but, I mean, that'd be a really big help if you guys could do that for me, just because it would just make it easier, you know, for me to know who's who. Like, I still recognize who's who, but, and if you guys can do that for me, that'd be good, you know, just so I know everybody. So, all you gotta do is go to your profile, click on your profile picture, whatever, and then click the edit or go to your account. Just find it there. But if you guys can do that for me, that'd be good after the stream's done, you know. Thanks, Psycho Pie. I appreciate that. Let's go. I could see a lot of contention in the Monster Hunter community over Wilds. Yeah, I see some people talking about how much they don't like it, or how much that there's not content, or, you know, stuff like that. But yeah, like, it is what it is, you know. It is what it is. Let's see here. Mr. Black Forever. Yes, sir. That's how we do it over here. Let's go. Party Man Kart says, oh, see, look, it's so easy. Party Man did it, like, during the actual stream. So, yeah, my son's also talking. He wants to change his name. His @ is wrong as well. Let's see here. Can we change our names like that? Yeah, you can change your name like that. Yeah, it's not hard. Why? What happened? YouTube updated the chat to where it puts it at your handle, not like the name that you create, but your handle. So if you can change, so that's why some people's names got messed up because of that, because of the update. So, OJ, last time I played PSO episode 1 and 2 was in 2013. We did a PSO glitch that duplicated the items, and I made 20 die grinders, and put it on one handgun and had the effect to kill bosses in one shot. Nice. Broke the game right there. That sounds fun. Well, I mean, I wouldn't like that, but that sounds pretty crazy. So yo, shout out to my man B Martin He's Maple Syrup Boys, and he just got a Switch 2. And check out what he said. I told him he's gonna love it. I told him to check out Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. This is what he said about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. He said, okay, so I turned on Pokemon Violet to see how much the game improved with Switch 2, and my jaw bleeping dropped, bro. This feels like a completely different god blam game, bro. Buttery smooth frame rate, and the game looks absolutely gorgeous now. Switch 2, we cooking. I'm telling you, man, one of the biggest things, obviously the graphics aren't like incredible, but it looks way better just from what it was, right? That's one of the biggest jaw-dropping moment is when I booted up Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and it was actually moving nice. And I went in the water, and I was rolling around in the water. Bro, I was driving around in the water, and everything was smooth, and there was tons of Pokemon swimming, and I was like, this is the greatest thing that I've ever seen in my life. Oh my gosh, man. So yeah, I felt B Martin on that one, man. I felt B Martin on that one. That one was great. That one was so good. So good. Checking to see if my name's back. No, it's still not. Let's see here. Carousel Lake used to chug like a windmill. It really did, man. It really did. It really didn't. So yeah. Let's see here. Same, I've been playing Scarlet DLC. I'm telling you, a lot of people, that was like their launch title, was Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, you know? So yeah. That was like their launch title. That was it, man. That was it. I'm not touching Pokemon Scarlet again until I get a Switch 2. Yeah, that is the that is the thing to do. That is the thing. The thing to do is that. Hope they have GCN. I would try to glitch again. If they have it, yes, the glitch should still work. It should, because it's gonna be a straight up version of the game. So yeah. So yeah. So that's it. Okay, there you go. Vad C Entertainment. Scarlet after Luigi's Mansion. Let's go. Switch 2 is awesome. It is, man. It's fun. Been running through that game pretty easily. Yes, it's so good. Remember, guys, if you have not seen my video on Yakuza, check out my video. Check out my video on Yakuza. If you have not seen my video on Yakuza as well, please put it in your watch later. It's a great video. Hero Zone with the $5 holla. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. And he says, speaking of Pokemon, did you or anyone in the chat have their save data erased during a Switch 2 transfer? If not, how did you avoid it? There's nothing to avoid. You just transfer your data. I didn't have any issue. I transferred it, no problem. And nothing happened. So yeah, all my data was secure and safe and transferred over with no problem. But yeah, no issue for me. Shout outs to my man Hero Zone. But yeah, I did hear that some people got their data wiped, which just sucks, man. Not sure what happened. Big love. Thank you so much. Hero Zone with the 25. Combo breaker. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. YouTube can be annoying at times. Oh, there you go. J Biggs, Mr. NY for life. All right, yeah, I got you now, J Biggs. Let's go. 103 on the board as well, guys. Yo, let's go. Thank you so much. We out here hitting them, going
even further beyond.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's go. Let's go. So I tried Tombo on Switch 2. It's a rare physical from the PS1 era. Never played it. All I know is that he plays a caveman jumping on pigs. It's weird. Yeah, that's MVG. Tombo, baby. Let's go. It's good stuff. What's next for Monolith Soft? The new Xenoblade or new IP? I mean, Falcon, we've talked about this ad nauseum at this point. We'll see what they do next, man. It could be a new IP. It could be Xeno. Check out the vids on it. But yeah, we've already talked about this so many times. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see on that one. I swap data between both my Switch 1 and Switch 2 all the time. You swap data? Oh man, I ain't doing all that. I don't. That's just asking for something bad to happen right there. To be swapping data back and forth. Oh no, I'm good. I'm good on that. So I'm good. I'm good on that one. I'm good on that one. I bet you don't even know who I am. You're Kevin. What's up, Kevin? How you doing today? Let's see, I find it funny how Sonic fans talking about after the MK World patch, how Sonic fans are talking. Sure. Oh, what gave it away? Your profile picture. Your profile picture gave it away. What's up, Kevin? Can you change your name back to Kevin, though? I appreciate if you change your name back to Kevin. That's what I know you as, so I change it if you can. Pokemon is cage about cloud data for duplicates for sake, though Nintendo should have a way to have local option for game data but heavy restrictions. Yeah, I think so too, man. To back it up, because what if something happens, you know? Something could happen, so it's kind of rough with that. So yeah. Announcing a season pass before the game is an L. Why do companies even do this? I mean, it's pretty standard practice for companies to announce season passes and stuff before, you know, before the game even comes out. So yeah. Still haven't factory reset my Switch 1 yet. Probably should check the Pokemon games to make sure nothing went wrong. Yeah, definitely get that checked just to see what's going on. Big love, guys. Combo breaks 103. Almost at the first platinum at the 150. Let's go. Thank you guys for your support, man. I appreciate that. Drats, he figured me out. Yeah, man, I figured you out. I got you, bro. I got you on this one. Who's waiting for the next Smash character hype cycle? Oh my gosh. The Smash hype cycle is the best and worst thing ever to happen to gaming, man. Alright, so best and worst thing to happen to gaming. So yeah. Alright, we're gonna rate Dior's setup though for Switch 2. For Switch 2, we're gonna rate his Switch 2 haul. You guys can rate it with me as well. So what do you guys think about this Switch 2 haul right here from Dior? He got a 256 gigabyte micro SD card. Nice. So now he has 512 total. Well, plus minus some a bit from that, but he probably got about 490 something gigabytes, 480, something like that maybe. Anyway, he's got more than 256. He's got a Pro controller. Ooh, that's a big dub. He's got the plant camera. Oh my goodness, the plant camera? Oh my goodness. This man's got the plant camera. He's got Split Fiction, great game, Yakuza 0. Oh baby. Yes sir, Yakuza 0. Split Fiction, Code in a Box, but this game's still really good. Split Fiction, Yakuza 0, Guardians of Azuma. No third-party games, right? No third-party Switch 2 games are selling? Are we sure about that? I told you that it was cap and a half. It was cap and a half to sit there and say that, man. We got people are buying stuff. Just give it some time. More people get the system. More people buy the games. Give it some time. You're going to see people buy third-party games. Sonic Day 1 Edition on the Switch 1 with no upgrade path. Thanks, Sega. Kirby and the Forgotten Land ready for the upgrade path for that one. That's coming out later. And Xenoblade Chronicles X should get a free 60 FPS patch. This is a phenomenal haul. I'm going to give this haul a 10 out of 10 because he also got Mario Kart. And not only did he get Mario Kart, but he got the better version of the Switch 2 box. This is a way better box than mine. Mine went up there, but mine has the sticker. I got the sticker variety. This one's actually on the box itself, so it looks way better than a sticker shoved into the top right-hand corner. So that's awesome, in my opinion, at least. Some people might not like it because it has all this crap on there. So maybe some people don't like that because they don't like the you know, the thing on there. But I like it. So, so yeah, man. Like, I think this is a 10 out of 10 haul. Sorry about that, guys. I had to exit out some stuff because I ran out of memory. So I think this is a 10 out of 10 haul, man. This is a 10 out of 10 haul. This is pretty good. I'm gonna give it a 10. I'm gonna give it a 10. That's what I'm gonna give it right now, man. That's a good haul. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff, man. All right. Yeah, I was confused when I got my box. Yeah, I didn't really care, but I talked about that today. Why there's differences, because Nintendo had so many of them in warehouses sitting for forever. At some point, the process changed from where we make. I think it might have been some switches from China and some switches from Vietnam. You know what I'm saying? Vietnam switches, when they move the manufacturing, I don't know which one's which though. Does anybody maybe have an idea? One of them has to be like, okay, when they moved it over to Vietnam, they started using stickers maybe, or maybe they started using printed on the box, but I'm not sure which one's which. But there was a number of Switch 2 systems that were manufactured in China first, before the whole situation went down with the tariffs, and then Nintendo anticipated that the tariffs would be a problem and started moving their manufacturing to Vietnam. So yeah, I'm not sure which one's which, but yeah, that's what happened. Pretty good, besides the crusty code in the box. I mean, we all knew it was going to be a code in the box, though. You do that for the $30 off, you know? You do that for the $30 off, so yeah. I'll give it a 9.6. Switch 2 Pro Controller is litty. What could he have done to get a 10 out of... This was better than my haul. How do you get a better haul? This is a pretty good haul, man. This is a pretty good haul. Maybe if he had a bigger memory card, maybe that might be it. But I don't know. He got a Pro Controller. He got a camera that clips on. He's got the Switch 2 itself. He's got Mario Kart. You got Xeno, Kirby, Shadow. You got Guardians of Azuma. You got Yakuza. You got single player. You got multiplayer. You got RPGs. You got platforming. You got everything that you need, man. This is a haul. Plant camera is crazy. The plant camera is interesting because that one actually, I think it actually does that clip onto your Switch too? Like, you can use it in portable mode. Like, it clips onto your Switch too, so you can like be talking to someone like this. And I used portable mode game chat. It's quite possibly the greatest game chat or the voice chat that I've ever used. Legitimately, it's like the greatest voice chat that I've ever used. You don't need a headset. It blocks out, and like, I thought it was cap when Nintendo I was like, yeah, right. A blender's going in the background, bro. I did game chat with Dark Synchron, Party Man, and Chupa, and I had Cocomelon and my son running in the back, running around and watching Cocomelon, blasting it at like 15 volume, not the highest volume, but like 15 volume. Bro, I'm telling you, they could not hear the Cocomelon. They could not hear. They could hear my son kind of go, you know, because it's high pitched voice, like screaming, about yelling and screaming, like, but not that much though. It was kind of like miffed a bit. He was like yelling because he was happy about the song that was playing. And I'm telling you, man, it's like the greatest chat that I've ever used, which is crazy. I never expected it. So I think maybe that's why Dior got that camera clip. So yeah. Looks awesome. Want to retweet? Yeah, Switch 2 tweet, but I'm blocked though. I don't know why I'm blocked. Why'd you block Minato Mario? Dior blocked Minato Mario? What's up with that? No GameCube controller. Okay, no game. Yeah, that's true. No game, but we don't know if he has NSO Plus though. By the way, that is 2D games, NSO except N64 and GameCube, and the D-pad. The games will use my light. Other games docked on Switch 2, like Echoes of Wisdom, will be both nice. 9.5 due to the plant camera. The plant camera is actually kind of cool though. With the plant, yo, why do you guys hate on the plant camera? I like the plant camera. I think it's cool. It's a nice little camera. Well, I guess I was born with my last name, but I'll change it on YouTube. You can put, it's okay if you don't want to change it. It's fine, Mr. Black. Why are you guys hating on the plant camera? The plant camera looks cool. It's a Prada plant. Plant camera, 480p. It doesn't really matter because the person's gonna be a small little square on your TV anyway. So the 480p camera don't matter. The box is only gonna be this big. If you're playing Portal, the box is gonna be, it's gonna be a tiny little square on your Switch too. So the 480p don't even matter. The screen ain't gonna be the screen ain't gonna be big. It's not gonna be big enough to the point to where it's gonna matter with the game chat, because you're not gonna want the whole, like, even if you're playing on a big screen TV, the square is still not gonna be big enough, because you're gonna want your screen to show the most screen space. So if the biggest it's gonna be on your TV is gonna be like this, it's not gonna be a really big square on your TV. So yeah. Oh, they want to see the port. They want to see the pores. They want to see them, man. Sony DSLR hook up like this big old, and then it doesn't matter because Nintendo's filtering already cuts down the quality anyway. It already cuts down the quality anyway, so it doesn't even matter. The plant design is cute. The resolution that's crusty. I'm telling you, man, it really does not matter. I've seen people use that plant camera, and it don't even matter because the screens, the box is too small. If it was like, if you were doing like actual video chat, like person to person, like on a big TV, then yeah, it would definitely be crustier because like the 480p would be blown up, you know. But game chat is meant to be really small. Like it's meant to be a small square, like the video chat. Or if your face is in certain like games, it's meant to be real tiny. So you don't really even notice it. Ended getting the Nintendo camera, but the cute plant camera. I got the Nintendo camera as well. I got this one. But this one can't clip to my Switch 2 for portable mode. So that's the thing that's the thing why I think the plant camera is cool, because it clips to your Switch 2. Like it actually clips and you can use it in portable mode. I mean, you could use this in portable mode, but I mean, like you have to find a desk, something to sit it on, you know? So if Dior is going to be playing a lot, like in portable mode, it makes more sense for him to get the plant camera than it does for him to get the normal camera. Ended up getting Nintendo camera. Okay, I already read that. My bad. Let's see. I gotta wait for them to change the handle. 14 days. Okay, no, it's all good. Where's my? I thought I had some water in here. Oh, I thought I had some water. I don't know where it's at. It's all good. Yeah, the clip is nice, man. The clip is super nice. Although, like I said, it would have been cool if you can. You know what would have been cool for this camera is if you can like take off like this ball thing, right? The camera, clip that off, and like you can clip it on your Switch 2. Then it can also act like a plant camera and not use this stand. But you know, whatever. But I mean, I have it. I still got to use it more, but haven't really been using it too much. I'm gonna use it though. Like once we're gonna play Mario Kart, I'll definitely try to use it at some point. You know, more. I gotta play with my brother too. I'm gonna play with my brother. He has the camera as well, so yeah, there's also that. OJ, why are Xbox fans surprised PCs can play PC games? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you're talking about like the PS5, like the PS5. I don't know why they're surprised. Maybe because Sony blocked GeForce Now in the past to be able to play PC games. So I think that's the reason why they're like, oh, look, now we can play them. You know, I think that's why. But I don't think it even matters, though. You know, like I don't think it matters. So, I mean, or more like this. I don't care. You know, I don't care. I don't care about this whole Xbox play on PC or PS5. I just, it's hard for me to care anymore. These console wars are exhausting. The people arguing are exhausting. So yeah. Exhausting overall, man. So yeah. Let's see, bro. Did you see Jason Schreier saying he thinks Avowed is better than Expedition 33? LMAO, rent is due. I mean, there ain't no rent being due on Blue Sky. You must be living in Skid Row if rent is due. We ain't making no money on Blue Sky. There ain't no rent being due on Blue Sky, fam. At least that's where I think he posted it, was Blue Sky. But Yeah, that's actually makes perfect sense. I've talked to Jason Schreier. He was on the Spawncast, and I've heard what he's written, and Expedition 33 is a heavily skill, reaction, timing based game. Avowed is a take at your own pace, more casual, free forming game. It makes complete sense that he would like that game over Expedition 33. And I would think that there's actually a number of people that probably would like Avowed over that. If you like Skyrim, and if you like those type of games, Fallout, Skyrim, those type of slow-paced games, you're gonna like that more than Expedition. If you're bad at Expedition 33, you're gonna hate it. Like, Expedition 33 makes you hate it. Like, it will make you hate it. If you're not good at parrying, you will hate that game. I'm not gonna tell you who. Like, there's a content creator that I speak with that hates the game, that hates it, and because of the parry system. I'm not gonna say who, but there are people that legitimately hate Expedition 33 because of that parry system. Some people call it a glorified mini game fest because you're just constantly having to parry or dodge out of the way, and it kind of reduces the amount of skill, or not skill, but reduces the amount of strategy that goes into building characters when you can simply just parry everything. So classes like tanks and certain things like that become, void if you're just really good at parrying, which is, there's some truth to that, right? There's definitely some truth to that. But yeah, there are people that legitimately just hate that game, hate Expedition 33. Not everybody loves it, Says don't let them play Mario RPGs. The thing with Mario RPGs is that, yes, Mario RPG has something called Super Guard, right? Super Guard makes it to where, yes, if you parry it perfect, it just blocks it. But it's a separate button, and it's something that you can use if you want to, right? Otherwise, you can just press the button for, like, the reduced damage. So Mario's system is, yes, similar, but it's a bit different. Like I said, they do have a system like Expedition, which would be like a perfect guard, right? They do have that, but that's looked at as like, hey, look, if you want to use that, do that. But here's the normal way. So in a sense, Mario's is a little bit more complex in some ways. However, once again, they're very different in how they play out. Very different. But I think Mario actually has more variations of how the enemies attack than Expedition 33. I think it does. I think like Mario, like Paper Mario on the GameCube does. It might have more variations of how people attack it. Or even like Mario and Luigi Brothership might have more variations of how enemies attack than Expedition. So Rack said the same thing for parrying in Expedition 33. Yeah, he hated it. So yeah. Honestly, Switch 2 backwards compatibility is crazy. Been playing backlog right now. Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening runs perfect. Picked up where I left off. OG Switch hype. Yes. I'm probably going to go back to that game myself. Just like I'm going to go back to Echoes of Wisdom and play that a lot. I think the words of the day is, I don't care. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. OJ, what about the big Mario Kart controversy, update controversy? Well, we already talked about that already, and I already made a video on it, so there's nothing really else to talk about. Don't let them, don't let them play. I didn't parry at whole first half. I didn't parry like the whole first half of the game. Oh man, yeah, you gotta parry. I was dodging, but then I realized like dodging doesn't. One, the enemies take forever to beat when you dodge. Like, I was playing on hard though, so the enemies have like more HP, so they were taking forever to beat. So I was like, okay, let me just get cooked. So I just took the time to just get cooked. I was just getting cooked over and over. Then finally, I kind of got the hang of parrying. And then once you get the hang of parrying, you can just beat enemies really fast because you'll counter. And then you can put pictos that give you extra counter damage. And then you just start destroying people once you learn the parry system. So, and then, the funniest thing is that, like, I don't know where you are in the game. Like, I'm not going to spoil it for anybody. But, like, there's a super, super hard boss, right? There's, like, a true final hard boss at the end of the game. Like, well, post-game. And I talked about how I fought, like I was looking at strategies, like, okay, like, I couldn't beat this guy. And then, like, IGN was like, okay, well, you're going to have to learn how to parry his attacks. This dude does, like, blah, 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 hey. This guy's just going, and I'm like, dude, I'm happy for you, or I'm sad for you. I ain't reading all that. I'm good. So I'm thinking, I just gotta beat this guy as fast as possible. So I'm like, all I did was pack my L as like the biggest glass cannon of all time. And I'm like, dude, I do not have time for you, bro. So I just packed her with every single thing that I can for damage. and freaking just got a level 3 Thanos snap. Just Thanos snapped him and knocked off well more than half of his health. And I'm like, oh my God, thank God, I'm out. And I don't think I've booted up the game since then. I'm like, I just wanted to beat that guy, and I was done. But I wasn't learning that parry string. That dude's parry string is insane. And I'm just like, dude, I don't feel like doing this. It's like, this is ridiculous. And then at one point, he just has this cheap attack where he just sits there and throws you out of the painting. He just sits there and it's just instant death. It just instantly kills you. So there's nothing that you can do. You've got to beat him before he does that. I'm like, what is this? This is so cheap. So yeah, I just Thanos that. That's the one boss where I didn't learn the parry string to, because I'm just like, I can't. It's too hard. If I really felt like learning it, I could learn it, and I was picking up on it, but I'm like, dude, this is gonna take me forever, and I'm gonna be sweating. My butt's gonna be clenched the whole time trying to parry this crazy guy. So I'm like, I'm good. Let me just figure out how to beat him, like just power up and beat him. Did Brothership get a Switch 2 update? It did not get a Switch 2 update yet. No. When it does get one, we'll let you know. 777. So yeah. The enemies in Thousand Year Door usually have the tells for their attacks, which lend to getting faster, trickier the more the games goes. Well, Expedition 33 also has like a little sound that's kind of like a cue for each enemy as well. So they have little things that they do, like little like movements, like shakes and like weird little head bobs and different things that they'll do that right before they attack as well. So yeah. Super bosses they added to Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. I've already done that, so yeah. You still gotta fight that boss? Oh my goodness. Have you beat the game though? If you've beat the game, you can go fight him if you've beat the game. You just gotta get through one part, you know? You just gotta get through one part of it. That's kind of crazy. But yeah. Man, I want Expedition 33 on Switch 2. I think they'll do it at some point, but we'll see. So yeah. Haven't tried it yet, but Pokemon games are playing better on Switch 2. Yes, the Pokemon games play way... Well, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet plays way better. Pokemon Sword and Shield will lock it at 30. So you won't have the same frame rate dips, but it's not going to be at 60 and 4K like Scarlet and Violet. But you'll get a solid 1080p 30 on Pokemon Sword and Shield. You'll also get a solid 1080p 30 on Pokemon, what was it? Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Yeah, that one's also... That one didn't really have any frame rate dips anyway, though. But yeah, that'll be a solid... That'll just be the same as it was. What other Pokemon games on there? So yeah, Pokemon Legends Arceus, you're just gonna get a solid... I think it's 1080p 30 docked, or like almost that, something like that. So you think we'll get Expedition 33 DLC? Yeah, they said that they're looking at a variety of different things. So they might do DLC. They've been looking into potentially doing a port of the game. You know, they're looking into lots of different things for the what they do next. So yeah, it's definitely possible for sure. Definitely possible. But yeah, I think I'm done. I put like 90 hours into Expedition 33, so I think I'm kind of just burnt out on the game. I don't think I'm gonna go back. There's a new game plus mode, and like you can it actually gets harder. So if you're on the hard mode and you do new game plus, it's even harder than it was. So I mean, there's that, and like you carry over all your stuff. But I'm like, I don't know if I want to do all that. Like I don't know if I want to play the game again. Oh man, I don't know if I want to play there's too many games to play. So yeah. Let's see. I haven't tried the Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. Oh, it's the same. It's 30 FPS. That's the game that I was missing. It's 1080p 30 FPS, so it's the same. Did I play Grandia? Yeah, I played Grandia. Yeah, I played it. All right though. All right. So, all right, guys. It's already kind of late. It's gonna be tough for me to go any further here, but tomorrow I am gonna make it up for you guys with a huge stream since there is no spawncast, normal spawncast because of too many games. So I will make it up to you guys with a huge stream tomorrow. So look out for that. Thank you guys for the JoJos tonight. Let's go. Thank you guys for the JoJos. Just play the audio for that. Thank you guys for the combo breaks. Big love to Hero Zone, any of the streamers, the Hokage, and Stream Ninja. We hit the 100 combo platinum. Almost platinum. 150. Close enough. Thank you guys so much for the 100 combo breaker, though. That was awesome. Check out my most recent video if you haven't seen it. Talk about Mike Ybarra and what he had to say about the Nintendo Switch 2. So yeah. Check that out if you haven't seen it. So I think it's fun. I think it's a fun video. I think it's a very, very fun video. All right. So yeah, check that out. I'm gonna link that. Also, actually, I would say this. Check out this video instead. Check out my Yakuza video. Yakuza 0. Check that video out. That's the video that I'm gonna link, actually. Check that. That's a sponsored vid. So if we can get that to 10K views, man, that would be lit. If you can get the Yakuza 0 video to 10K views, man, that would be so good. That'd be like one of my first sponsored videos to ever get to 10K. So I would be great if you guys can watch the Yakuza video and watch it like every single day. No, I'm joking. You don't gotta do that. That's like artificial. Just watch it if you haven't seen it yet, okay? But thank you guys so much for the support. Thank you, Hero Zone. Thank you, Yoshi. Thank you, Punish Sicilian, Flipping the Switch, Minato, Mario, Party Man, James Forte, CR Worlds. Thank you guys so much for the dono. Super Christian Bonanza, Super Christian Me World, Super Christian Everything. David V as well. Thank you so much. James Forte, finding the Lucky 7. I forgot to actually do the whole Lucky 7 thing that we do. But yeah, shout outs. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for your support. We'll be back tomorrow. Watch the vid if you haven't seen it. Please check it out. Go check it out. If you've seen it once, you can watch it again. It's a good video. All right, guys. Love y'all so much. And we'll be back tomorrow for another PE Live, not Spawncast. Let's go. All right, guys. Peace out.